The Slave Bible. The Slave Bible was published in 1807. It was commissioned on behalf of the Society for the Conversion of Negro Slaves in England. The Bible was used by missionaries and slave owners to teach slaves about the Christian faith and to evangelize slaves. The Bible was used to teach some slaves to read, but the goal first and foremost was to tend to the spiritual needs of the slaves in the way the missionaries and the slave owners saw fit. The names of the editors are never mentioned, although their intentions were clear: to limit and control the biblical narrative. The missionaries had to minister to the slaves while attempting to appease the slave owners in the British West Indies. The owners feared an uprising. Their usual paranoia was heightened because Haitian slaves had overcome their masters 3 years earlier in the only slave revolt in history in which slaves successfully overthrew their European oppressors and formed a new nation. Slaves and free people of color, led by a former slave and the first black general of the French army, Toussaint L'Ouverture, along with the man who would become his successor, Jean-Jacques Dessalines, defeated Napoleon Bonaparte's forces, overcoming their masters. There was an uneasy tension as the slave owners sought to maintain control and keep the slaves working calmly, and the abolitionists began to question the moral cost of slavery. The abolitionist movement was growing, and for the first time the souls of the slaves were being considered. As they prepared to compile a special Bible for slaves in the West Indies, the missionaries agreed to uplift the Africans without teaching them anything that could incite rebellion. The Holy Bible is a library of sacred books containing stories of trials and tribulations, courage and hope, battles and victory. The book tells stories of slavery, struggle, redemption, and freedom. Whether we are enslaved by our own sin or the cruelty of our fellow man, and whether we are set free by the grace of God or through the bloody ravages of war, the Bible tells the stories of our downfall, our enslavement, our battles, our escapes, our victories, and the glorious grace of freedom. Throughout history, the Bible has encouraged us to fight against our enslavement to sin, hell, death, and the grave. But it has also encouraged us to fight against our fellow man who might choose to take our freedom and use us for his own purpose. Just as Egypt enslaved the Jews and used them for labor to build their empire, so were the slaves of Africa used to build the empire of the British West Indies and the United States. Just as Moses stood against the Egyptians and led the children of Israel out of slavery and bondage, so are we encouraged to stand up against the cruel bonds of slavery and fight for our freedom and the freedom of fellow man. The clarion call for human freedom is found in many forms and in various stories throughout the Bible. Well, all of these ideas were stripped from and carved out of the Slave Bible. The British West Indies, at the time of slavery, a number of Christians sought to convert slaves from African paganism to Christianity. Some of the Christian slave owners wished to introduce their slaves to the Bible. However, to do so would be to introduce them to concepts of hope, encouragement, and the struggle for personal freedom found within the book. In a misguided attempt to save the souls of the people they deemed savages, while preventing their exposure to messages of struggle, hope, and freedom found within the Bible, a group of white Christian missionaries and slave owners parsed the Bible itself, cutting out and removing all chapters and verses that may have led the slaves to consider the concepts of resistance, escape, and freedom. Under the guidance of Anglican Bishop of London, Bill B. Porteous, founder of the Society of the Conversion of Negro Slaves, the Bible was edited down to a simple and understandable volume, devoid of any verse that could inspire insurrection. In addition, the bishop's orders were to prepare a short form of public prayers for them, together with select portions of Scripture, particularly those which relate to the duties of slaves towards their masters. British clergy, missionaries and slave owners in the British West Indies found themselves in the position of deciding what parts of the Bible slaves would be allowed to read. They had to choose which parts would be needed to teach salvation of the soul and obedience to the master, while leaving aside all other chapter and verses. An example of a verse deleted in Galatians 3:28. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all one in Christ Jesus. An example of a verse left in the Slave Bible is Ephesians 6:5. Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters. In their attempt to eliminate all verses that could plant the seed of rebellion in the mind of slaves, about 90% of the Old Testament and 50% of the New Testament was deleted. In the Standard Protestant Bible, there are 1,189 chapters, but the Bible given to the slaves contains only 232 chapters. Absent from that Bible were all of the Psalms, which express hopes for God's delivery from oppression, and the entire book of Revelation. In the Slave Bible, the book of Exodus excludes the story of the rescue of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt, which is the story that gives the biblical book its title. But the Bible includes Exodus chapter 19 and 20, where God appears on Mount Sinai and gives his law, the 10 Commandments. The Slave Bible left intact Joseph's enslavement in Egypt. It provided an example of someone who could accept his lot in life and work to be the best of his abilities within those circumstances, and was rewarded for his efforts. The resulting abridged version of the Bible is titled Select Parts of the Holy Bible, selected for the use of the Negro slaves in the British West India Islands. A London publishing house first published the Slave Bible in 1807 on behalf of Porteous Society. The chart below indicates the chapters left of each book of the Protestant Bible in the writing of the Slave Bible. Number 1. Book, Genesis. Chapters in Standard Bible, 50. Chapters in Slave Bible, 14. Percent of Standard Book, 28%. Number 2. Book, Exodus. Chapters in Standard Bible, 40. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percent of Standard Book, 5%. Number 3. Book, Leviticus. Chapters in Standard Bible, 27. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percent of Standard Book, 0. Number 4. Book, Numbers. Chapters in Standard Bible, 36. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percent of Standard Book, 0%. Number 5. Book, Deuteronomy. Chapters in Standard Bible, 34. Chapters in Slave Bible, 8. Percentage of Standard Book, 23.5%. Number 6. Book, Joshua. Chapters in Standard Bible, 24. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 7. Book, Judges. Chapters in Standard Bible, 21. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 8. Ruth. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 9. Book, 1 Samuel. Chapters in Standard Bible, 31. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 6.5%. Number 10. Book, 2 Samuel. Chapters in Standard Bible, 24. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 11. Book, 1 Kings. Chapters in Standard Bible, 22. Chapters in Slave Bible, 5. Percentage of Standard Book, 22.7%. Number 12. Book, 2 Kings. Chapters in Standard Bible, 25. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 8%. Number 13. Book, 1 Chronicles. Chapters in Standard Bible, 29. Chapters in Slave Bible, 1. Percentage of Standard Book, 3.4%. Number 14. Book, 2 Chronicles. Chapters in Standard Bible, 36. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 15. Book, Ezra. Chapters in Standard Bible, 10. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 16. Book, Nehemiah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 13. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 17. Book, Esther. Chapters in Standard Bible, 10. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 18. Book, Job. Chapters in Standard Bible, 42. Chapters in Slave Bible, 6. Percentage of Standard Book, 14.3%. Number 19. Book, Psalms. Chapters in Standard Bible, 150. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 20. Book, Proverbs. Chapters in Standard Bible, 31. Chapters in Slave Bible, 24. Percentage of Standard Book, 77.4%. Number 21, Ecclesiastes. Chapters in Standard Bible, 12. Chapters in Slave Bible, 12. Percentage of Standard Book, 100%. Number 22, Book, Song of Solomon. Chapters in Standard Bible, 8. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 23, Book, Isaiah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 66. Chapters in Slave Bible, 16. Percentage of Standard Book, 24.2%. Number 24, Jeremiah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 52. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 25, Lamentations. Chapters in Standard Bible, 5. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 26, Ezekiel. Chapters in Standard Bible, 48. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 27, Book, Daniel. Chapters in Standard Bible, 12. Chapters in Slave Bible, 9. Percentage of Standard Book, 75%. Number 28, Book, Hosea. Chapters in Standard Bible, 14. Chapters in Slave Bible, 3. Percentage of Standard Book, 21.4%. Number 29, Book, Joel. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage in Standard Book, 66.7%. Number 30, Book, Amos. Chapters in Standard Bible, 9. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 31, Book, Obadiah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 1. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 32, Book, Jonah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 33, Book, Micah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 7. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 34, Nahum. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 35, Habakkuk. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 36, Book, Zephaniah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 37, Book, Haggai. Chapters in Standard Bible, 2. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 38. Book Zechariah. Chapters in Standard Bible, 14. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 39. Book Malachi. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 40. Book Matthew. Chapters in Standard Bible, 28. Chapters in Slave Bible, 28. Percentage of Standard Book, 100%. Number 41. Book Mark. Chapters in Standard Bible, 16. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 42. Book Luke. Chapters in Standard Bible, 24. Chapters in Slave Bible, 24. Percentage of Standard Book, 100%. Number 43. Book John. Chapters in Standard Bible, 21. Chapters in Slave Bible, 6. Percentage of Standard Book, 28.6%. Number 44. Book Acts. Chapters in Standard Bible, 28. Chapters in Slave Bible, 28. Percentage of Standard Book, 100%. Number 45. Book Romans. Chapters in Standard Bible, 16. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 12.5%. Number 46. Book 1 Corinthians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 16. Chapters in Slave Bible, 5. Percentage of Standard Book, 31.3%. Number 47. Book 2 Corinthians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 13. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 15.4%. Number 48. Book Galatians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 6. Chapters in Slave Bible, 3. Percentage of Standard Book, 50%. Number 49. Book Ephesians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 6. Chapters in Slave Bible, 3. Percentage of Standard Book, 50%. Number 50. Book Philippians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 50. Number 51. Book Colossians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 52. Book 1 Thessalonians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 5. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 40%. Number 53. Book 2 Thessalonians. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 54. Book 1 Timothy. Chapters in Standard Bible, 6. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 33.3%. Number 55. Book 2 Timothy. Chapters in Standard Bible, 4. Chapters in Slave Bible, 3. Percentage of Standard Book, 75%. Number 56. Book Titus. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 2. Percentage of Standard Book, 66.7%. Number 57. Book Philemon. Chapters in Standard Bible, 1. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 58. Book Hebrews. Chapters in Standard Bible, 13. Chapters in Slave Bible, 5. Percentage of Standard Book, 38.5%. Number 59. Book James. Chapters in Standard Bible, 5. Chapters in Slave Bible, 3. Percentage in Standard Book, 60%. Number 60. Book 1 Peter. Chapters in Standard Bible, 5. Chapters in Slave Bible, 5. Percentage of Standard Book, 100%. Number 61. Book 2 Peter. Chapters in Standard Bible, 3. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 62. Book 1 John. Chapters in Standard Bible, 5. Chapters in Slave Bible, 1. Percentage of Standard Book, 20%. Number 63. 2 John. Book 2 John. Chapters in Standard Bible, 1. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 64. Book, 3 John. Chapters in Standard Bible, 1. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 65. Book, Jude. Chapters in Standard Bible, 1. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. Number 66. Book, Revelation. Chapters in Standard Bible, 2. Chapters in Slave Bible, 0. Percentage of Standard Book, 0%. It was from this confusing and contradictory approach that the Slave Bible was born. The book before you is the result of the work of British clerics and Christian slave owners in the British West Indies and America. It is the tool and the result of their attempts to introduce Christianity into the slave community in a fashion that kept the message of salvation while muting the message of freedom. This book is the Bible given to and read by the African slaves in the British West Indies and the United States. This is the Negro Bible, also called the Slave Bible. There are only 3 copies of this rare artifact known to existence. 2 are housed at the universities in Great Britain. 1 Bible is in Washington, D.C., in a special exhibit centered on rare Bibles.